people. Hello, and welcome back to Well with Mika, where we talk real wellness for your real life. I'm Mika, your cultural wellness ally, and today we're going to just do a quick little check in. I just wanted to give you a little reminder because it's necessary sometimes. One thing that you will hear and you will realize is I will repeat myself because you can't just get the message one time. You have to hear things over and over and over until it becomes a part of you. And maybe you're farther along in your journey than someone else. So I'm going to repeat it. I'm going to repeat it till the wheels fall off for the people in the back, for the people in the side that need to hear it a few times before it sticks, okay? And even for myself, sometimes I need the reminders too, okay? Today's episode is basically about something that I think we all need to be reminded of, that you might have fallen into this trap of, when I get this done, then I'll feel good. When I fix this part of my life, then I'll be happy. Does that sound a little familiar? Because here's the thing, that if then mindset, it will keep you stuck in a loop of never enough. It's never going to be enough because you're always on to the next, looking for the next, okay? If I do this, then this thing. If this, then that. And that is going to put you in this disgusting spiral where you cannot enjoy the thing. You will not enjoy the journey. And while wanting to grow and improve, of course, that's beautiful. Of course, that's a part of life. This is where that paradox exists. Because if you never pause to recognize what's actually going right now, then you're going to miss out on all the joy, the happiness of the actual journey. Then that journey is going to feel really crappy. So today, we're talking about how to step out of the constant improvement cycle and into more of a balanced place of self-talk. One that says, you know what? Yes, I want to grow. And yes, I already am doing so much right now. Two things can be true at the same time. Because look, we live in a world, I mean, some of it is slowing down a little bit now, but the hustle culture is glorified, the glow up, the reinvention. And yes, I get it. Some of those things, they're necessary. We all want to be the best versions of ourselves. But when we're in the dialogue, the conversations we're having inside is always, I'll be happy when. That's when we start to miss things. We start missing what's already working in our lives. And look, research shows that people who regularly acknowledge their progress, even the tiny wins, are more resilient, motivated, and optimistic. And why is that? Because gratitude puts gas in that tank, baby, okay? Gratitude is going to help you to be more energized for the journey ahead. So, no, this is not about giving up on your goals. It's about shifting from always pointing out what's missing, what do I need, when I get this, then, to recognizing what's actually abundant. All right, stop hyper focusing on the lack and move into recognizing, all right, I got this. This is, I'm abundant in this area, or I'm doing okay over here. Now let's bring this practice here together, right? Wherever you are right now, whether you're walking, you're driving, you're cooking, you're sitting down with a cup of coffee, I just want you to take a breath, all right? Take a deep breath. And we're going to ask ourselves, what's going right in me, with me today? Maybe you showed up for yourself even in a small way. Listen, your win doesn't have to be big, especially in this social media world. I think it's extra important to focus on the small wins. These social media streets will have you thinking that everyday life is crappy, it's shitty. You should just throw it in the trash because you're trash if you're not on somebody's plane, in somebody's, car, driving somewhere, going to some concert. It will have you really confused, all right, if you are not mindful. But I want you to really focusing on the small wins, the everyday, what might seem mundane. Appreciate that joint, okay? Maybe you rested when you really needed it, or you said something kind to somebody, all right? Give that the attention that it deserves. Next, maybe ask, what's going right in my life today? Did the sun come out after a few days of rain and it just, It sparked something inside of you. It made you feel happy. It, maybe alleviated some sadness or depression. Maybe you checked in on a friend today or a friend checked in on you. Did you have a moment of laughter, something with someone that you love or care about, or maybe even a stranger? What's going right in your world today? Look around. Maybe a community came together for a good cause. Maybe they came together and had a nice social event. Maybe there are trees in your neighborhood that just started blooming the flowers. We need to pay more attention to our direct environment, the places that we walk every day, the places that we frequent. We need to actually stop and look around. You know that? Stop and smell the roses. Whether you're in the concrete jungle or you actually in the forest or you're actually in a garden, you need to stop and pay attention to it, okay? Focus, look at something that actually is right, something that you enjoy in that space. Now, here's why it matters. When we only focus on what needs fixing, life can feel like one long to-do list. I lived in that space for a long time, and honestly, I'm still trying to dig myself out of that. But when we train our brains to see what's going well, let me tell you, your energy, it opens up, it raises your creativity, and you're even more productive. Now, this all, if you really boil it down, is gratitude. And gratitude doesn't mean settling. It means fueling yourself for sustainable, happy growth, something that feels good. So as you grow, you feel good growing. And that applies to personal goals, relationships, work, wellness, everything in between. So your practice, you can use it today. And let's call it the both and check-in. Now, the both and check-in is kind of a take on a bigger idea that shows up in mindfulness and therapy, where you're making space for two truths at the same time. You can want to improve and still honor what's already good and working in your life. So now, what does that look like? At the end of your day, I want you to ask yourself, today, or actually, maybe it's not a question, but just say, today, I am grateful for such and such. And then tomorrow, I will keep working on such and such. So, for example, today, I am grateful that I took a walk and I connected with a friend. Tomorrow, I will keep working on managing my time better and, being more mindful of how I talk to myself, my self-talk. This helps you hold space for both peace and progress. Like I said, they can coexist, all right? They do coexist. We just have to make sure we're paying attention and making sure that we're balanced, all right? So today, as you move through your life, I want you to remember you can want more and be grateful for where you are, and you can be a work in progress and a masterpiece at the same time. Sounds crazy, but it's true. Hence a paradox, okay? Take a moment to appreciate what's right now. All right, my beautiful people, thank you for listening. If this episode resonated with you, if this hit, share it with a friend, leave a comment, or send me a message. I'd love to hear what's going right in your world. Until next time, take good care of yourself, okay? Thank you so much again for tuning in. And as always, happy healthing. Peace.